Hey, what is going on, guys? Today for you I've got a FIFA 20 career mode rebuild, and in this episode we will be attempting to rebuild the German Bundesliga club in Borussia Dortmund. A team that's looking for some success. It's been a while since they've had league success. Champions League, which they've only won on one occasion. So we want to bring that success, and that will be a specific focus. At the start of this episode, just to explain it a little bit through these rebuild videos, how we'll go about it, there will be a huge focus on the rebuilding aspect in terms of the transfers. Transfers, as me personally, is a part I love the most about career mode. I can get bored. Let me know if you agree up in the comments. Get up in the comments. When you're stuck in the season, sometimes you get a bit bored and you want to get to the transfer window or a new season just to switch up your team a little bit, get some players out that aren't performing, get some new players in to improve your side. So that's what you will be seeing. So we'll be simulating every single game and hopefully making to the Champions League and then having the ultimate success, which is really the best way to go about it, I reckon. So yeah, hopefully we can improve the quality. There could be a lot of transfers, so be expecting that. Be expecting a complete rebuild of Borussia Dortmund. So I hope you guys like this style of video today. If you do, I would appreciate it so much if you could leave a tap on the like button of this video today. If you'd like to see more, let's get right into it. So this is what the default Borussia Dortmund team is looking like, so we can see the comparison, what we build it to, and then see our transfer money for the first season. Look, about 80 million. We could probably put, a little bit more. We could probably go towards almost 100. Yeah, it will balance out anyway. So let's see how we are going to use this money. So here's our first transfer of the window, a big signing, Ricardo Pereira from Leicester City. It is 55 million. They were hard going, Leicester City, to negotiate big money, you could say, for a right back, but he is a quality player if we take a look at his attributes. 83 overall, but the 87 stamina, which is so important for career mode. Make sure he's available for a lot of matches, and he's quick, strong tackling, so he's going to be an effective player. 25 good age, where he can still improve a little bit more. He could get up to maybe at 85, mid-80s. He'll be a strong right back for us. And to go more in detail, we know Piszczek, he's been a great servant for Dortmund, but he's 34, he's aging, so it was real time to find that replacement, and hopefully Pereira will be that for us. Piszczek will still be most definitely an important player for the season, still will need to rotate, but Pereira, he does increase that strength in the right back position, which is what we want here with our transfers, with rebuilding the team. We want to be making it better. That's the simple way to do it and the best way to do it. Get your ratings up and you're going to be putting in better performances and seeing better results. And so, Schmelzer looks pretty delighted there that we seem him surplus to requirements. Another aging fullback will be after another. But that's a very funny reaction right there, don't you reckon? So here's our next signing, Fernandinho. Only 11.4 million. We know he's an older player that runs out of contract in the first season, but I didn't want to risk waiting a year, and he could be running down his overall as well, not just running down his contract. We want to get him as soon as possible, and still pretty cheap signing in terms of his value as well, and his overall. That's what I mean, his value, not the value number exactly, but the value he'd bring to coming into the squad, which we'll show you now. So we go down, pick him up, and he'll come in straight in for Julian Weigl there. 80 overall to 87, and then we've got Delaney. He'll be a better backup for defensive midfield as well. So Pereira, it was a good little increase, but Fernandinho, that's big, especially with Axel Witsel, really too, older older centre defensive midfielders. We are hoping we're going to have a flurry of success early. Or could we do this in one season? Could it be a one-season rebuild to get the Champions League final, bringing in that experience Fernandinho could bring at 87 overall in midfield? Let's see. And what that does to the budget now with some alterations with the wage. Yeah, transfer budget, we might say around 25, 26 million, a budget near 150k. So now we want to hopefully try and make some sales and increase that budget for hopefully at least one or two more big signings. And here we agreed upon a deal with Manchester United for Julian Weigl, 33 million. He's not a lad I transfer listed, but an offer came in, negotiated, and with a recent transfer we made with Fernandinho and how that fit with the squad, he was dropping out from the first team. So to get some money and we can put it into the squad elsewhere, it will be very good for us. But now, this is a big move. We win the race to sign David Alaba, and there's a level of being strategic behind this. Obviously, from a huge rival in Bayern Munich. Not exactly on the levels of being realistic, which is out the window for rebuilds, building the best team, but especially when that team is a division rival who you have to beat out to win the title, especially when you're in Bundesliga, when you're in Germany. You know, yeah, Bayern Munich is the one. So it weakens them, and not just the fact of bringing in one of the best left-backs, and you can see that from his attributes. Once more, a player you do not expect him to get too much better. I was happy with the transfer fee. His value is the same as it was before we signed him. 54 million. I thought that was really undervalued. We didn't have to pay much more than his value. Just it was 500k more only. So I'm happy with that deal. The strength that he would apply to our overall squad once more in terms of quality is going to be very, very important. Not the fact itself of weakening another division challenger, obviously. And I feel that's not doing, just calling him a challenger, Borussia Dortmund. We always, I say we, but yeah, always for them, Bayern Munich is the biggest team to beat. So now, after that transfer, this is what the squad is looking like, and keeping in mind now, unless we sell someone else, unless we get a transfer offer in, which is a lot of time out of your control. So this is what the squad, the best 11 that I would like to shape it up as in terms of formation and best players. Could be a couple more players we'd like to sell that have some value in them, but this as a strongest 11, I think this could take us. Surprisingly, say in the first season of trying to rebuild them, I think there's enough strength in this side, in that best 11. I think we just have to rely on, hopefully, no big injuries. So as I said, we really utilised our budget there, and with 11 million remain, only 6k on the wage with that too, we've settled on the squad for the season. So now, again, unless there's some big outs, we are going to continue on, wait until the transfer window, so the transfer window ends, so we can give an overview. But yeah, that should be it from us, I reckon. But guys, a couple of big things have happened here. We got an offer for Goetze as soon as the window is coming to a close. Guerrero, he had that release clause of 55 million, which I thought that was really above his value. Like, he's 82 overall player. And Bayern, well, now they've taken a player for us. This has suddenly gotten heated. I thought we were going a bit just under the radar. There wasn't anything too crazy happening. I mean, we made our signings, but that really switches up. So see if he's going to join, and I'll be really happy for that 55 million, and maybe we could utilize that come January. Too late now, we're not going to rush for a deal. Goetze, kind of in the same boat, FC Porto. I did list him though. I just felt Mario Goetze, he is past his prime now, as I show you guys a quick review of that. Look at him going down. He's got that down arrow, which is never good. So for me, Schultz, he will be the next left back. Guerrero, he's in between. He can like rotate left midfield, but I think we've got coverage there. We got Hazard, and then Larson, who's a younger player coming up, will train. So I think we've got coverage there. To get that money for Guerrero, who's 25, it's not like he's got high potential to get high 80s or even mid 80s, like 84, 85. So to get that much for him, I would say that's a steal. even though they're paying his release clause. So, yeah, I've got no complaints about that. And as I said, about Götze, he's 27, so he wouldn't be going down yet, but I just feel we could get some money for him, and we can definitely utilize that. Would we be losing much? Would we be losing much throughout the season, or at least up until January, if we sell him and don't get a replacement this late? I think we'll do all right. You might look for Fernandinho; he's already gone down to 86, but I think as long as he's above 84 for the season, it's the money we paid actually for his worth and quality. Yeah, I'll be happy with. And if you would take a look at this Götze, his value 31 million, and the offer it's around that. Take a look, because we have him transfer listed, we're trying to let him go. Look at the market value. The offer's way above that, so I'm not going to even waste any time negotiating. That's a great deal, even though it's around pretty much at his value. You say at his value, 200k difference. Yeah, we take that. Sometimes I keep a little bit in mind. It will be, don't worry about negotiating. It's a time saver as well. When you get, decent enough offer, we probably won't get so much more than that, considering we're trying to ship him out. And the results so far with Dortmund, we've been getting the wins. We're just simulating these. As you guys know, as I said at the start of the video, simulate through the season. Let's see how we go against, we're just going to, Union Berlin, we're just going to continue there. 2-0, as expected, get the result there. How about that? Subotic getting a red card. How about that? Ex-Dortmund player? And as you can see, there's big moves on deadline day. Look at that. Pogba. Paul Pogba going to Real Madrid. Christensen. Real Madrid, I was going to say, they're making a lot of moves. But then, Toni Kroos is going to FC Bayern. That's something for us to be concerned about. But is anything going to happen in the transfer window? If we get another... There is time for us. I want to see if Götze does actually go out. Yeah, let's see. I want to know if these happen. Yeah, Guerrero. I'm so happy with that deal. I'm really, really happy with that deal. You could say we could go for a big winger while there's time remaining. Yeah, I want to see. if Götze goes as well. That's going to be big. I think that will be in a big decision. But we'll wait until maybe 5 hours left. Or if not, okay. Yep, it will be enough time to take a look for a signing. Oh no, Larson. No, we don't want to ship out Larson, honestly. As you can see, Götze currently in his negotiations. So continue once more. I'm hoping this is, or definitely just settle the deal. I'm just hoping it's Götze. I'm hoping it is. Oh, it's going to be talks breakdown. See? They always could have a chance of that happening. So, we got money. I put a lot in the wage budget for January, pre-contracts. But now we can chuck a lot in there, and we can make a winger signing. About 70 million or so, I reckon. Even though we do have Brandt and Sancho. So, you keep that in mind. And we've got Royce, don't forget. So, yeah, an attacking player we're going to be able to finish off the window with, hopefully. The option I was going to go for, get a striker in, Timo Werner, Barcelona, they were too quick, and we were too slow, but we weren't expecting the money to come in, so maybe we, don't say we were too slow, we just, the way the window panned out for us. We needed another sale to be able to sign him anyway. I just thought he could have been an option a lot of you guys would suggest for. So I chuck that in the video, show the move. So guys, guess who we have brought in? It has not popped up right there, but how about this? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's unveiled to Dortmund fans after Arsenal move. He's come back home. He's joined Dortmund. Dortmund fans love this. He was absolutely amazing before moving to Arsenal. So we brought him back, and that was how that played out. That's how the window's going to play out. We're not going to make any more deals. So just to show you, even though, Götze, he didn't end up going out, what this really does now, what it means, Aubameyang will push him up a little bit for now, for who we'll swap him with. If anything, I reckon we don't need that many defenders on the bench for now. Piszczek will be through rotations out the season, that for sure. He's going to just go top for Alcacer. I was going to say that I wanted to make a signing where I wouldn't want to bring in a winger and start ahead of Brandt or Sancho. Sancho's going to continue to grow as well. And we can keep Royce attacking midfield. So it just ups that position, that quality. So we'll do a review of our signings altogether, but that is what the strongest team, the strongest 11 is going to look like. We'll point him out. Aubameyang. You can see Fernandinho. He did go down the one, unfortunately, already. You know how career mode is, but that signing's still really good. Pereira, a bit of an upgrade. 83 from Piszczek, and of course, not aging, where he'll go down in his overall. And then Alaba at left back. Really liking those moves. As we just finished up the transfer window as well, Jadon Sancho picked up a 3-week injury. So, yeah, that was a bit annoying. And delete all those messages we got, of course. Yeah, that was right after the window came to a close. So, show you players have been training a little bit, so you have an idea how these are going. Oh, yeah, some are going to be missing if we go through Sancho. Yeah, Sancho picking up that injury. So, we just switched that. Larson actually got 3. We'd love to get him up. Build up his attributes. That's part of the rebuilding as well. Current youth players with good potential at the club, make sure we are helping train them, play them, so they can reach that good quality. So yeah, we go through the biggest deals here, and definitely Aubameyang, or 88 overall striker, yeah, still going to be at his best, even though he's 30 this season. This one season, I'd even say this next season coming up after this one, I don't expect him to go down too much when the next season will come around. Pereira, solid player, is 83 overall. Could see him maybe increase 1 or 2 more to get to 85 will be nice. Guerrero, look at that. Like that's exact same price. Guerrero 82 overall, Pereira 83. So you would say that's very close, both 25. So yeah, you would say that about the money as well. So, but that's what I mean. Alaba we got for 54 million. So there was that. And what I know is, look, 54 million, he's worth 53 and a half. And it's like the same deals you can make. You can sign players just for like 500k more than their value. That's what I noticed. So, yeah, don't offer too high right away. So those are deal. Weigl, 33 million out. Fernandinho signed from Manchester City. Cheap deal. Obviously will be decreasing, but he's still worth that about 11 million for sure, then just some loan. So I wouldn't say a crazy window in terms of the amount of deals we made, but the quality of them I'm really happy with. So let's see what it's going to do for the season. So the structure of these now will simulate through the months, and when we've got Champions League in the knockout stages, we'll simulate through them physically and not just going through the months like you'll see now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and see how we do this season with these transfers. Is this going to be a successful first season rebuild? Let's find out. So yeah, here we go. We start simulating the months, and I will be showing you the results we get. So against Leverkusen, that is a 1-1 draw. Barcelona, one of our Champions League group teams. Let's see what happened. It was a draw, 0-0, not terrible against Barca. To avoid a loss, decent. 1-2-0 there against Frankfurt. Finish off the month. Oh, yeah, against Werder Bremen, 1-0. That was a pretty successful month. We had 4 results. Pretty solid. And just to show you guys what our Champions League group is, we've got Inter and Barcelona, so we were going to have a strong team. We're going to have a strong team to be able to make it out of the group stage here. Inter and Barcelona are no pushovers, and Inter, yeah, they win the first game as expected against Slavia there, so let's see how we do in our next month. The month of October, let's see. October, how did we go? How against Slavia? Ooh, 2-0. Yeah, we take that. More expected that result. Freiburg 4-0. What a result. My reaction there. 4-0, 5-1. Oh, good form heading into Inter. And then no goals scored. 0-0. How about that? I was expecting either win or a loss, either way, but it was in between. 3-1 against Schalke there, so we're starting to score some goals. And then 5-0 Augsburg. Expect that maybe in the DFB Pokal, but whew. Again, a good month, let's say. But I know the Champions League, just to get out of it, lads. Hope we get another win. Just to get ahead of more points than Barcelona and Inter. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's going to be very, very close. But then the month of November is a big one. Take a look at these matches we've got. Inter, Bayern, and Barca. They're all going to be huge. How are we going to do them? Well, let's find out. So, alright, let's take a look at these results. It is 2-1 against Wolfsburg. Oh, this is big. Inter. Oh, it's a win. 1-0. Come on. Bayern. Oh, 2-1. We were winning so many, I was surprised we didn't. But away from home against Bayern, that was always going to be tough. And they're holding for the season as well. They keep winning. It might be hard to actually win the league. Oh, it might be tough to rely on them to drop points. So Paderborn, well, because the Barca one's big, we'll check out this. Yeah, Paderborn 5-0. And yeah, look at that, 3-0. Like, we want to have a bit of anticipation for Barca. And we beat them as well. That is 2-1. So it wasn't the perfect month because we still had a loss in it. But Champions League, we've put ourselves in the perfect position to advance. As you can see, the league table, us and Bayern only lost the one. That's what I mean. It would have been nice to be able to beat them or avoid losing. Yeah, man, that's a bit tough, but we take it. Obviously, tough season. You can't expect to go unbeaten, really. You need to be pretty good, but this really means we've made it to knockouts for sure. Inter need a miracle. So, alright, last month before January, even though we're not going to really be heavy in January, unless we get early offers for maybe some guys that's not starting in the 11, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be heavy. And yeah, pre-contracts because we've got no money to do that as well. So, let's see how this month plays out though. So, those results all played out. Let's see how we go. 3-0 against Düsseldorf. Slavia, 3-0. Expected a win there. I go strategically like this so it's in order. Then 4-0 against Mainz. Schalke, 2-1. That was close. Could have got knocked out. 4-1 against Leipzig. Really heavy. I think you can tell. Even though we just lost against Hoffenheim. As I was just about to give my team some ups. I was going to really praise them. I was going to, uplift the spirits. But we've had a lot of dominant performance. If you look for, like, just this month, like, some bigger wins, like 3-0. A lot of them may be expected, but I think the signings we made, the rebuilding we're doing here, and for me, it's not just rebuilding. It's making the team better. It may not be long-term. It's rebuilding for a Champions League win, which you get some quality players, but they may end up leaving. But it's to bring that success. That's my style of rebuilding. Do it for success. Not always for the future. It's not always signing 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. It's for that instant success you want. And guys, January will be a bit of a quiet one. Only 2 games. We will see. I'm not going to be heavy on transfers. I'm going to kind of do the same. We'll simulate a lot through it because, already explained the situation, as you guys know. But, later in February is when the Champions League begins, the knockout stages. I say begins here. We got out of the group stage and first team Lille, I think we can beat them as well. I think there really is opportunity to go all the way in this first season, the strong first season, 1 season rebuild. Let's see how we do though. Let's see how January goes if we get any offers, but we won't really be looking for too many, hey. And just if you take a look at the ratings of the players now, look, Fernandinho, he's still on that 86. So early went from 87 to 86 and he's held on to that. I would take that for sure, that he hasn't dropped even more. So as expected, really nothing major happened in January. We weren't entertaining too many deals. And look at that, 5-0 against Köln and then Augsburg 3-0. So, we're really noticing some strength. So I thought we can give a half-season kind of review, we'll say. So you get some messages here, deadline day, and nothing too interesting. So what we're going to take a look at, if we go across... Bayern's played 1 extra game, but they got a pretty good lead. Take a look at the top goal scorers. I mean, off our signing, Aubameyang, he's leading, and I like to see that he's top with 15 because he's played less matches. 15 goals from 14, that says a lot. Then assists, Witsel, okay, that's it. Yeah, Axel Witsel. No one else massively on the list. There's Hazard there, but yeah. Not out of our signings anyway, but it's more on the top scorers. In Aubameyang, he's shown as a big deal. That's definitely a big tick. So now, this is really the exciting part of the season into the knockouts of the Champions League. But we will just take a look at the other results we have got. Well, we can't go up, so we have to go across to the match there against Leverkusen, which was a win away from home, 2-0, 4-0. Against Union. Yeah, we were expecting that. Ooh, draw in the quarterfinals. That wasn't ideal to get that. And we win on penalties. We have to click on that to check it out, I was going to say. That's not too bad. Then draw 1-1 against Frankfurt. 5-0. That's what I mean. These are definitely the Aubameyang signing. Yeah, brought it through. But now it's a big game. we are heading into the Champions League, and there is a bit of drama, guys. Pereira's just come back from his injury. Brandt has got an injury. We don't know how long that is for. We hadn't really had massive injuries. Delaney, yep. Obviously, because we're simulating a lot, there's like a lot of these, but injuries, Brandt only 7 days, and again, I'll just go through the rest. There's nothing else major there. There's some offers, but we just, disregard them. When you simulate or continuing through like that, they just get cancelled, and we're not interested in them anyway. The sad thing is, though, guys, Julian Brandt is injured. Hopefully, this won't come to hurt us. If we check the injury list, just 4 more days. It's only 4 days with his pull hamstring and Pereira. Pereira looks fine, able to play, but he won't need to. If we go into, we'll have to make a change here. And I feel, Hazard, he's going to be the one who have to bring left midfield. He would be that default change. So, Hakimi, we don't really need another fullback. Larson, another winger on the bench would make sense. So, first leg, the away one. Let's see how we go. So, as I said, for these Champions League knockouts, we let the Sims play through. We let them play through, not skip for these rebuilds, guys. And we get a goal there for Aubameyang. This is the part where it all matters now. So we've got a nice lead. Aubameyang, of course, our signing. One of our signings, and he gets a second. 2 away goals early. Oh, that's 3. He's got a hat-trick. He has got a hat-trick here, Aubameyang. How about that? Then Fernandinho gets our other signing we made. Oh, no, he's going to be missing the next game. Oh, but that was really important to get a performance like that, where him missing Fernandinho the next one won't really matter. Yeah, guys, literally, that's why we didn't make any moves in January. Mate, we got $5. Of course, there's going to be a few games in between, so we'll simulate up until this next leg against Lille. We're in a very good position for it, so I'm confident, definitely confident. So, after that result against Lille, let's see how these go. Freiburg, 2-0. Wolfsburg, 3-0. It's kind of repeating. We need to just rely on Bayern to drop. And then Schalke 4-0, absolute dominance. That's what I'm saying, absolute dominance right now. Hoping we haven't got any injuries, because I haven't clicked off the screen. I just do simulate from there. So I hope we haven't picked up any injuries to the first team. Fernandinho's yellow, so we've got to sort out the team for this game. But we should be right because of our lead. So it definitely would have to be a disaster for us to lose this one with the lead we do have. Take a look at what will be the selection. Very, very strong. Very strong. See, as you can see on the right, the news. It's an easy home game in the second leg. Let's still see it play out, though. Let's see how we do. Brandt is in now. He was missing previously. Had to drop him. He had a bit of an injury. He had to be dropped out of the team. As Aubameyang, he's completely dominated this tie. Lille, they have not known. Oh, they got an equaliser for this leg, but it's really not going to be enough. It's disappointing if we don't win outright in this leg. So Axel Witsel knew that to give the fans confidence heading into the next round. So, let's see who we're going to face in the quarterfinals. Oh, it's Atletico Madrid. They're not going to be a walkover, and we've got Bayern, which is needing to be won. Like, if we want to stand a chance to win the league as well. So, this is going to be a very interesting month of April. Kickoff against Bayern. How about that? We'll simulate that one the same way we do Champions League because of its importance. Let's get right into it. So, alright, this is where the big games begin. Hopefully, Bayern, you can see there's a 5-point difference. Important for lads to get up here. You can take a look. The side is looking fresh, looking ready to go. The ratings, Aubameyang is 87 overall, guys. Keep in mind, Aubameyang, he went down from the 88, so he's still very strong, though. The total attributes that have gone down there, people can react a bit crazy. Oh, he's gone down 1 overall, but the attribute that's gone down is not going to change his quality that much. Hopefully, he can still get with scoring. This is huge against Bayern. Do we have the required quality to compete against them? Oh, it gets so tight here. And Witsel, we don't want him to have a long-term injury. It's just a band-aid. Hopefully, he's not long. Lewandowski, they've still got the superstar striker. Are we going to... Oh, he missed a penalty as well. So you can really see Bayern were too strong for us, and Goretzka disappointingly killed us off here. Yeah, strike with a bit of disappointment there, that they were too good for us. And maybe deserving of the position they're in now. But before this game in the Champions League, Axel Witsel, he cannot make it. He cannot make it. He could end up getting a worse injury. We do not want to risk that. We have a good player in Delaney who is definitely... He's unhappy because we aren't playing him as much. But for this game, just of quality-wise, yeah, we're able to utilize him. Because, of course, Witsel, keep him ready. Keep him ready for the next game. The next leg, equally as important. So, see how we go against Atletico. How can we... See, they actually beat Man City. So, they're not going to be easy. Take a look at their players. But we got an early goal. Fernandinho. Then Pereira. No! I was about to get... Can we pause to talk about it? I was going to say, our signings could have helped us. Then they ruined us. And then Rashford. This is crazy. Then Brad. 2-0. Please hold on to a clean sheet. Don't get an away goal. Please, Atletico. Pereira, you truly have stuffed us up. But Brad, yes, it's 3-0 and no goal conceded. But I'm still mad at Pereira. Oh my god, that was a crazy game. Guys, look how crazy it is just from simulated when you let it play out, mate. Oh boy, ridiculous. It's just a one-match ban for Ricardo Pereira. And one more, it's a suspension that shouldn't hurt us. And, Kanji, oh, sorry, that would have been... Yeah, that's not in the Champions League, because Pereira doesn't show suspended. But either way, guys, whew, that was intense. So, the only game in between we've got is against Snapchat Paderborn. I know that's not what the SC stands for. But anyway, we'll just continue through like we would normally. And this is how we go. We've only got one, so I don't need to just change it up. Like that, like surprise you with the results, bang, because I'm not sitting around here for too long, with the results continuing. Anyway, 4-0, as really expected there. So, we have to take Pereira out. Haven't done that much this season. Haven't needed to. So, Piszczek is going to get his chance. He's been declining throughout the season. Why we needed that replacement. Imagine playing him. And then, eventually... The result, you would like to think it's nice. It's nice for us at the moment. We're in a very good position. So, yeah, come on. But I just have this feeling it's not going to be smooth. There's going to be some dramas. We got to keep in mind, we got that 3-0 lead. When's the first goal going to come here? Let's see. It's Fernandinho. Backs up the signing of him for sure. Told you he was quality. Lamar scores. Trippier's injured though. Told you guys, we're not just going to go through so comfortably. There's going to be some dramas. But it's slowing down a bit. Alright, we're going to hold on. We're not going to get knocked out. We're going to win. Yes. Next level. We've been in the Champions League this season. What a season it has been. Through our struggles as well. Hasn't been smooth sailing, but we still did it. Even though the league has really gone to Bayern. To be fair. But Champions League is in sight. This is the point to see our semi-final opponents after getting the better of Atletico. Yeah, very happy with that performance. Yeah, that first leg victory did it. So it didn't really matter. Players we would have to take out, would it be suspensions or injuries, whatever was going to happen. Yep. We held on. So, let's see. Can we see yet? Not quite. Not quite. That was anticlimactic. So if we just continue that little bit more, you can see the prize money triggered, which nice, 10.5 million. Do we get any of that? We don't get it to actual transfer budget. That's not massive right now, but if we head on to it, guys, oh, imagine if this was the final, it would be sweet. But it's Bayern, who, to be fair, we struggle against in the league. Oof, that last game, 2-0 loss at home. Imagine that if it was in the Champions League, a different story, though. That is for sure. So we got two games to continue. One of them actually semi-final, DFB Pokal. So we'll continue through all these games here. We'll just go like that. So it's 3 more. Again, when I was doing them earlier in the season, yeah, I would edit it out because I'd just be sitting here waiting for a little bit for it to all continue. So let's see those results anyway. 4-1 against Hoffenheim, great result. 5-0 against Dusseldorf, and then yeah, only a draw against Hertha BSC. A bit disappointing there, but the league is almost kind of, in a way, you don't want to say given up, a bit negative, but honestly, with Bayern's lead, how the league has played out. But can we get revenge in the Champions League? Let's find out. Okay, here we are, semi-finals, Champions League, but oh no, Royce! He's not available for selection. Marco Reus. This is shocking. This is tough. That is something for sure. We want to still, Vittel, he's going to come back in. Has to, for Delaney. We got to get our best quality. We got to get the best quality in. Oh, and this is tough. We have to be without Royce. And yeah, the question was, who would we substitute in? You got Alcacer. I think it has to be. I think it has to be Goetze just for position wise. Can play attacking midfielder. There's some other players who may want. Alcacer's 84, but striker, not to fit our tactic. Make sure we bring on Larson. There's a winger, left winger. We need just cover those attacking players on the bench. This is tough. Makes it even more of a challenge. So let's see what the lads can do away from home. At least the home leg we could do well, but we would want to get like away goals here. I say goals, as much as we can. Even though we'd be pretty happy with one. Let's just see Champions League nights like this semi-final. Bayern v Dortmund. Who's going to get the opener? Oh, it's Fernandinho! Yes, lad. Then Thiago hits me with a bit of disappointment. But I'm happy we have a away goal. I expected Bayern to at least get a goal. I take if it stays 1-1. Come on. Lads. What is it going to be? Are we going to hold on? I'll take that. Come on, we'll take that. Fernandinho opened the scoring. A bit disappointing that he really. He got a yellow card late. Not sure when he'll get suspended, if he will, if he picks up another. But yeah, Thiago. Disappointed we conceded not long after as well. Imagine we held on 1-0, but we take an away goal. Could be important. So how many games do we have in between? Didn't check yet. Just the one. So yeah, we'll just do that now. We'll just go through that now. We'll go to the 5th and simulate again, just to show you guys a few times now. The way we would have done that. Let's check the result again. Not that it's that crucial anymore, league-wise, unless Bayern, they fall off and start losing. And look, we got Bayern everywhere. We got them in the final of the DFB Pokal. But can we hold on? I say hold on. Technically, if it's 0-0, we'll go through, because we've got an away goal, and if they don't get one, well, how about that? Let's go, guys. Can we make the final? First season. Can we do this in the first season? Reach the success as we wanted. Champions League to get to the final, and then it'll be on me to win it. So, alright. Let's see what we do here. It would be a dagger. It will be a dagger in the heart if we cannot manage to get over Bayern going this long. A Champions League campaign for this season. Let's see. I'm still liking our squad though. And it's at home. Come on. Come on, lads. You can do it. We've built our team. And Hummel's important. How huge is that goal, isn't it? Brandt, stay on, lad. Stay on, lad. Hope he's not got a big injury though. Oh, yes. Hey, Bayern equalise. Here we go. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said it. But then Hummels. Oh, my God, this craziness. Hold on now, lads. Don't let him score. You know what would happen if Bayern scored? They'll go through on away goals. Whoa. What a game. What a game. Mats Hummels. Wowee. What a way to make the final. Like, you couldn't script that. That was as Champions League drama as you're going to get. Wow. That's all I can say. But 5 weeks, Brandt, no. Is he going to miss? Is he going to miss the final? So, how long is it away? He's going to miss. No, God. Wait. Juventus. Isn't that going to be insane? Champions League final against Juventus. if you take a look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's... Oh, I hope. Let him recover, FIFA. Please. Please. It would be hard on him to miss. Let's see, though. So what we will do, we'll simulate right up to the Bayern game, because that's DFB Pokal final. We may as finish that as the last one we simulate through, and then we've got Juve. The good thing is, lads, it's in my control now, because as I said, to play the final once we make it to the Champions League, and it was, I mean, did that first season. I'm really happy with the squad. I'm really happy with the players, what we did. And Witsel, 2 weeks? Why did you have to hurt us like this? Literally, I tell you guys, we can't avoid the drama. Yeah, Witsel, he's going to be missing, and Alaba suspended for this one. Craziness. The season wasn't without drama. Oh boy, we cannot say that. Hakimi, obviously, he is only on loan. Not going to matter going forward. Oh, well, it's on me, though, to imagine we lose the Champions League final. That will hurt deep. But, yeah, Delaney will come on, and Brandt will have to replace him as well. We'll put Hazard on that side, and, yeah, bring on Larson. Wow, or the Hood, maybe. Crazy changes needed. So I'm feeling like this final against Bayern, it's definitely not our strongest team. Alaba. Mate, aren't you suspended? Again, I didn't want to talk about it too much for this video, for this kind of experiment, or yeah, like, no, I can't even play him. What do you expect, lad? I don't even know. So yeah, going with this one, I'm not expecting to better, yeah, just become on top of Bayern, to be the better side, because we have got a few missing. Oh, that was a bit funny. We'll see how we go though. Yeah, 11th. Yeah, guys, I didn't drop my controller, I just let it go down, and my thumb accidentally rested on the Y, of the Xbox control, so that made it skip to the final of the game, and yeah, Pereira injured as well, guys. Oh, I just felt that wouldn't be a smooth game because of our selection. You were disappointed. We couldn't even choose your lad, and again, that's what my. Oh boy, man. We'll just finish off. We'll do a bit of a training session so you can see the current crop with those. I know Akanji, he's young enough to develop, but he's going to take a lot to improve. Here we are, guys, for the Champions League final. The good thing is, how about that? Julian Brandt, that's lucky. He's just back in time. Axel Witsel's another. We got a few players to bring in. I mean, from the last one. Yeah, we can be definitely stronger. Brandt, he'll have to start. I'll drop out Larson. He'll start, and hope we're in a good position. It's disappointing Pereira, hey. It's disappointing that injury that Pereira got. So we're just going to piss check, but the reason for him. And then Dahoud take out, then Witsel. He's just a bit better than Delaney. Whew. This is still a strong team. I think it's going to be good enough. It's down to me now. Play good enough, and we'll get the Champions League that we deserve, I reckon, from this rebuilt Dortmund side. As we waste no further time, it is time for Juventus. They are, you know, a team that has Ronaldo, Dybala, going to be dangerous in attack. Hey, Pjanic as well. You know, don't forget about me, lad. I'm going to be one playing the balls. I'm the playmaker, creating the stuff. So, yeah, you know, we play on ultimate difficulty. So, to cap off this rebuild, the pinnacle of it, to win the Champions League. That's what we've built towards in this one season. Whew. It's felt longer for me today, though. That is for sure. Let's get cracking into it. Ultimate difficulty we play on, yeah, as I said. Champions League final, Dortmund v Juve. Let's go. And here it is, the last. So there he is. How about that, Aubameyang? I'd say he's kind of the star of the rebuild, just because bringing him back to Dortmund. I mean, Alaba himself. That's huge. That's huge. So let's go. Two. It's isn't it fitting? They targeted the big 2 signings for us for the season. I see you, EA camera work. And Piszczek. See, it would be cool to get him a Champions League. Maybe. It's the gods. His gods, anyway. His gods. Alright, we caught him offside. We've got to stay focused. It's not going to be easy. This is the only game of FIFA I've played today. I've been playing about 5 hours of rebuilding of this season. Obviously more in the first part of it. of the transfer window at the beginning, where we built this team. Now it's Aubameyang. Could he get past? He does! He does! Oh, that just kept going. Kept going left. Disappointing. Disappointing for Auba. Oh, this game is hyped already. I can tell. I can tell this is going to... Oh, again, reading it. Oh, Royce, that's going to go out. But I feel... Oh, guys, Juve, they are living dangerously. They're living dangerously. I feel we're on. Like me, but also my players positioning really well. I haven't even played one match with them, like with this tactic or anything, so I don't know what's going to... Yeah, what will be the best tactic for me with Dortmund, but I will do these with their default tactics to seem a little bit realistic if it was them in real life playing their formation or whatever, but... Is that no foul? Alright. Defending Juve pretty well. Sandro, I should say. He's off the draw. Oh, they get it in. Oh, no! Why did I keep it in? No! I should have let it go out if that was even possible. Oh, no, no, no. No. Look at this. It could have gone out. I mean, like literally, my player would have got it. He would have just he would have touched it. Looking back, I would have just conceded the corner. But hindsight, yeah, it's a wonderful thing, eh? But it might end up being Royce magic. Ooh, he just ran through it pace like a Rolls Royce. Ooh, yes. Yes. That would have been lovely to take a lead, but it's funny how you need to concede to get an open chance. Like, for the whole half. Oh, we take it, though. Oh, we bloody well do. 45th minute. We take the goal. So now 30 minutes remain. The next goal could be the Champions League winning goal. It could very well be. Oh, no. We're a bit behind there, but they didn't pass in a way to exploit that. No. They didn't make use of it. Can we get a good run through? Aubameyang! Could he be the hero? Back at Dortmund! It is Aubameyang, lads. Aubameyang has stepped up for the occasion. And there he is. Sending us, hopefully, to the glory. To the Champions League glory for Borussia Dortmund. It was on. And he's back with that. Oh, scoring for Dortmund, lads. It is Aubameyang. How about it? How about that? Let's go. Alrighty. Now it's the question of defending. Good defense. They hate, like, defense wins championships. That's what we've got to be about now. Oh, not concede right. That was good defending. Good to make the tackle. Yes. Or, of course, good attack. It's both. Attack and good defense. You need both to succeed. Win titles, win cups, everything. You need both. It's just kind of said for a good saying, but you need to be able to score. You need to be able to defend. As simple as that. Sancho. Oh, Royce! What? That didn't count? Guys, what was the foul? Was it because it was... I was going to say there was a bit of bustling going on. Bustling and tussling. Or was it given away as a foul? Oh, I thought you're just using strength. You're just trying to muscle out your opponent. Do referees get a bit defensive, let's say, that they don't have the same strength and they think, you just used too much strength there. Boy, I'm a bit disappointed at that. I don't feel it was untoward. I don't feel it was like, it wasn't pushing him out of the way like that. It's using like your shoulder muscle, like, to muscle him out. Come on, man. Strength is not a weakness, bro. But it's good that we've got a lead. I'm not going to harp on it for too long, but it's something I can be passionate about sometimes. Because, yeah, It's good to be strong, as long as you use it in the right ways. But we're definitely... I like the goal we scored too. It was nice. A neat finish in the end. But here we go. Is this how it's going to end? Sancho, let's finish him off anyway. Come on. Alrighty. Alrighty, we've got 5 minutes. We've got to defend. We know. The latter stages of a Champions League. They've got a shot in them. They've got a chance in them. It's on to us to defend that. Well, Mandzukic. We can tell our players look super. Look at this. I can't even move Witzel. Luckily, it's honestly both teams look completely stuffed. We're both done, and we're going to go long. No short passes here. We're going long. Oh Aubameyang. He got in a great position to win the header, but he couldn't. All right. Get back. Champions League finals. Do any of you guys feel the same? Your players, they feel completely dead. And we don't want this to... Yeah, we don't want this to... Yes! Good positioning. Good positioning. And we've got this. We just keep possession now. And it's to our name. It's to our name, guys. We've gone ahead. We've gone ahead and done it. We've gone ahead. Does it just to run out the clock? Woohoo! First season, it took us 1 year to rebuild Borussia Dortmund to a Champions League winning side. Woohoo! De Ligt, he looks pissed. He looks pissed. And not in the way that he's had too many beers. He's just very disappointed. And oh baby, look at the celebrations. Ha ha ha. Enjoy it, lads. Enjoy it. And of course Pereira missed out through his injury. You feel for him. You do feel for him. But at the same time, it's good to see us lift. It's good to see us lift, and obviously Piszczek as well. He was the one who ended up replacing him. But Marco Reus. Oh, celebration, lads. Enjoy it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh. Not just for this game, even though it was tough. We worked hard. Worked hard to get our goals. Could have even had another one. But the defending job as well was still... I'm still very happy with that. Yeah, Royce, Hummels, 2 leaders. 2 leaders at the club. Whew, that was big. And look, the ref... Ooh, you don't want the refs clapping too much. The other side might have a bit to do with that. They might complain about the refs. But, I mean, they cancelled the goal out for us. So they weren't against us at all, the celebration. So, yeah, we've seen enough. That's enough to see. We went and did it. We went and did it. And it was a tight game, as you can see there. Let's take a look at the stars, though. Aubameyang, signing we brought in. Fernandinho, he had a solid kind of game. 7, you know, nothing too outstanding. But Alaba as well. But, whew, definitely the players we brought in to rebuild played a part of it. If it wasn't Aubameyang himself. Aubameyang was a big goal scorer of the season, but the other players in the team really helped us, made our team well-rounded for a Champions League winning side. And Ronaldo there, he's looking completely pissed as well. Yeah, oh boy. Oh boy. 2-1. Turn Borussia Dortmund to a Champions League winning side in 1 season. I say 1 transfer window because we really didn't do anything in January transfer window. We just went hard. We went hard, so we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it, show a bit of celebration. Yeah, a bit more, just a bit of the image of that. So we're going to round up here. Maybe we'll just do, to finish things off, guys, we'll do a bit of a review on the attributes and the overall changes, which is pretty important. Obviously, Piszczek, Fernandinho, -2, but I'm still happy with him of the season. Even Aubameyang went down -1. That's okay. I'm happy with their work and what they did. I knew their abilities more than just their overalls and attributes. It does play a part, but what they could do with their rating and to improve the quality of the side, it's big for the simulating. You got to be honest as well. Let's see. Biggest increases are just loan players, well, younger players, or if we ended up loaning them. Larson +4. So I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding. We didn't go crazy hard with training certain players that would grow like +8 or something like youth players would. So I wouldn't say there's anything outstanding here. Like our players we brought in, they weren't young guys, really. But yeah, to show you guys that, they were lads. They were lads to succeed. And this is my style of rebuilding. You guys out there, maybe some other YouTubers you watch, or yourself, you may do it differently. But I like bringing in experienced quality players, and that's what we did. I want to kind of bring him back in, guys. Where is he? Pereira. Because he was part of the season. He was part of the rebuild. So he brought in Pereira. He had a good, consistent season, to be fair. Alaba, 86. Again, an experienced player. He's 27, so you don't expect him to go down in attributes exactly, but these are the types I like to bring in. Fernandinho, he did go down for the season, but for a lot of the season, he held on to the 86. He dropped from 87 to 86 early, but we saw that through the consistent performances, and obviously Aubameyang with his goals. I want to see his total tally, though. In the end, yeah, he did go one overall down, but it really did not mean much. I would say in the league, Lewandowski scored one more, but Aubameyang scored 26. I'd say 26 from 29 is better from 27 from 33. Obviously, yeah, Lewandowski, he gets the award, but I know there's something to be said. And look at that, Witsel, he actually scored 18. That was actually crazy by him. And he got the most assists. What a season he had. He wasn't a signing we brought in already at Dortmund, but yeah, he did really well. Was part of the Champions League winning team as well. So you can't say too much negative about that. But at the same time, Champions League, as that's the focus here. Aubameyang, he scored 8. How about Son? I'm going to say Son is a fantastic player. He's one of my favourite players to watch. To me, he's up there with Ronaldo and Messi. Very, very close. I feel he doesn't get the respect he deserves for one reason or another. Maybe, I didn't want to say it, but maybe you guys, why do you think he's not respected as much? But he's one of my favourite players. Just his amazing dribbling skill. Yeah, he can barely be stopped. Gets tackled so much and treated unfairly, I reckon, in that way. Some tackles, yeah, crazy. But anyway, this is not what the video is about. It's about the rebuild we did in a season. So Aubameyang, yeah, he was a dominant force in the Champions League. And then we didn't really have any standout assist players. Royce was there, but I reckon the standout for the rebuild was Aubameyang. But we had defensive signings as well. So you got to judge off the performances too, not just goals and assists. How we built this squad. That's the strong squad together. I reckon that's really good. I'm happy how we rebuild it. As I said, it may be different to others. As we brought in experience, as in like Fernandinho and Alaba, and Aubameyang as well. But it's shown in the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see a rebuild that's more than one season, maybe with a lower rated team, let me know some teams in the comments. This was so fun to record today. It was super long. It was super long on my audio program. Where are we? I'll just change on the keyboard. Guys, I recorded 7 hours today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to edit this now, so keep that in mind to edit this. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. So imagine ones that's going to be maybe 2, 3, if not more seasons with a lower team. Let me know if you want to see these kind of videos. I love recording it, so I hope once it goes out to you guys on YouTube, hope you appreciate it, hope you enjoy it, hope you just get some enjoyment from it. If you could smash a like, that would be fantastic. That would be great support. So I'll see you guys in the very next video.